This government is contributing to an environment whereby these racist ideas can take hold, because they're consciously engaged in a strategy of a hostile environment, in particular for asylum seekers, but it doesn't stay there with asylum seekers. It then filters out to affect everybody who doesn't look white Irish, and some suggestion that they're a problem and a burden in our society, as opposed to we're people who are contributing to building our society, we're paying taxes, who are building our health service, we're the backbone of much of the public service that we rely on in this country.
We're out here today at the Department of the Taoiseach taking a stand against racist violence.
The vast majority of people in Ireland are appalled to see this, are horrified to see the rise in racist assaults, and now all of us need to take a stand together to push back on these attacks and to push back on the environment created by the far right and the government, and to say we need to be united against those who are actually responsible for the housing crisis, for the health crisis, which is those at the top, not workers in the health service, in the education, elsewhere in the economy.
We've seen a whole number of horrific attacks over the past few weeks where people have been targeted because of the colour of their skin or because of where they're perceived to come from. Obviously, the vast majority of people in Ireland are appalled by that, hate to see people targeted in that way.
And so we need to come together in big numbers to show, look, we're the majority, those with racist ideas are a very small minority, and also then to be able to open up the conversations with people who, aren't involved in racist attacks, don't consider themselves racist, but maybe have fallen for some parts of the propaganda or the lies of the far right, and instead illustrate how the problem is it's the corporate landlords, it's the private developers, it's those who are profiting from the housing crisis that are responsible, not those who are involved in building the homes.
So it's really heartening to see that people are taking a stand. There was a huge protest in Tallaght in response to a racist attack. We're outside here today. There was a protest a few weekends ago, and I think we need to build a mass anti-racist movement that points the fingers in the direction of those at the top who are responsible for all the problems in our society, and says ordinary people, regardless of their skin colour, regardless of where they come from, need to unite.